We're just about to break the silence that haunts us
all. Not you, but that sadness.
You've always got cum on your arse.
No, the show is called The Ass. It's just the ass. And you can come on the ass, and you can come on the ass. No, I can't guarantee you'll get in, but you can.
Okay, let's have a look and see whether Roy Hodgson, England manager, is one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, indeed. Roy Hodgson is the new England manager. Hodgson is multilingual. He knows the English, Norwegian, Swedish, Japanese and Finnish with the phrase, "I'm sorry, we just lost 2-0 to the Ukraine." John's team, what else have the nation been talking about this week? Go on, Catherine, what do you think?
Well, I've been thinking a lot lately about Rupert Murdoch. He was told he's just not fit to run his big business, and he reminds me a lot of Britney Spears because she was deemed unfit to run her life, and they've both been bald. They've both been married 3 times. They both were like at the top of their game in the 90s. And I just feel like Rupert Murdoch, he's mirroring her career. Like he's gonna start hanging out with Paris Hilton and getting out of limos without pants on.
John,
I like him. I think it's time he was given a second chance. I think he should have got the England job. What annoys me about this report is that it's just nonsense. It's just pointless because this was the committee that they set up, and then we all went, hey, this is bullshit. They don't have any power to actually do anything when they find out that these people that we all know are arseholes are arseholes. The big line this week was all they might have lied, so they're going to get called into Parliament and have to apologise. Woo! That's not something a committee does. That's something their mum phones them and tells them to do. You've been lying to Parliament. Will you bloody go in there and tell them you're sorry? Otherwise, you're not having cauliflower cheese with your tea.
I should just say, the News of the World executives have denied any wrongdoing.
I think if you're guilty of contempt of Parliament, yeah, that's the Queen's instrument, isn't it, Parliament? You should walk in, rather than just saying sorry, you should walk up, you should just give them a good slap around the face on telly.
What, back of the hand? Like
yeah,
a proper...
like with a run-up.
Taking the glove off really slow.
Yeah.
It's getting a little bit sexy now.
Would love you. Here I go again.
Let's have a look and see whether Rupert Murdoch's one of the most talked about things this week. Yes, this week MP said Rupert Murdoch is an unfit boss. Where's Murdoch now? He's in the Bridge Cafe deciding which 2 people to bring back into the boardroom. Meanwhile, the guys that run the Mirror have gone salsa dancing as Lord Sugar's treat. Okay, at your buzzers, one more thing to get.
Is it Obama celebrating the real death anniversary of Osama bin Laden? And he's gone over to celebrate and go, hey, today was the day I watched him get shot.
I don't think he went on about it enough. Well, it's a year ago he killed the Superbad.
He's got a tattoo. Obama won, Osama nil.
But who's mad about Obama bragging? Who's like, because I think it's fine to brag, because I brag about way smaller stuff. I brag when I parallel park. I got the flag. Like, I nailed it, first try.
Make it commemorate it, like respectfully, like maybe not celebrate someone's death, but have like a holiday, like surprise an old man at home day, where you just like granddad would be just like enjoying the game, and you bust in with fireworks, and you're like surprise an old man at home day, and a lot of them will die, but they will have died for America.
They never released the photo, though. I would have thought that at some stage they'll say, well, look, here's the photo.
Because he's not dead. Come on. Come on.
In fact, he's here with us tonight.
Steve, do you think he's dead?
I think probably, yeah. Although, some days I look at Tom Jones on The Voice.
That'd be good if Osama was alive, and that's how he revealed himself when they all span round.
I can tell you it's not in the top 5, but it is the anniversary of Bin Laden's death. The US insists they disposed of bin Laden according to strict Islamic traditions. Sure, they shot him in the head, then threw him over the side of an aircraft carrier. You know, like it says in the Quran. OK, one more thing to get fingers on buzzers.
It's the election time. It grips the nation.
So this is the London mayoral election that took place yesterday. At the time of recording, we don't know the result.
I went to vote and I didn't see a single human being from the minute I went in to the minute I left. I genuinely think I might have won the election.
Boris is going to win.
Is he?
Yeah, he will. I mean, I didn't vote for him, but he will win. Yeah. I mean, I'd rather not have him as mayor, but...
You didn't munch him?
No. Well, a lot of my policies were quite tricky. I had quite a sort of mixed manifesto, really.
What were your policies again? I forget.
I wanted snipers on all the roofs of all the tall buildings. You know those people who stop in a pedestrian high street just to look at their phone? They sort of clog it up. I just wanted them taken out straight away. Snack squad.
Any other policies?
I wanted a quota on musicals. They have 5 musicals in London at any one time.
All by the script.
Yeah, all by the script.
You know, I think they're doing good already because I went to drop my daughter off at school yesterday. I'm a mum. I'm a typical British mum, a young, uneducated immigrant. And I went to drop her off at school and the nursery closed for polling. And I think it's great. The mayor's creating jobs already because I had to pay a homeless guy to watch her.
Just watch her.
It's cool. It's cool. I'm pretty sure he's her dad.
So, what would you go for, Ken or Boris?
I probably wouldn't vote for either of them. Just go for Jenny Jones, who was actually contestant on The Voice. So that's what I'd go for her.
Was she a contestant on The Voice?
Yes.
What, the mayoral candidates?
No, someone called Jenny Jones.
We were all sucking into that. We all went, was she? No.
Actually,
Catherine, who do you want to win?
Oh, I did a lot of research, and I started following the candidates on Twitter. And I liked Ken for a while, because on Twitter, when he tweets, he begins with the letter K. So you know it's coming from him and not his team. So when I was reading his stuff, it would be like, K, I'll be in charge of crime and policy in London. K, happy St. George's Day. And that's exactly how I talk, too. So I felt like he and I were like, but then that was a big mistake. He's not like that at all.
He's not like you, is he?
No. Boris is more like me. I like him. I think I will forgive anything for charisma. And he's got that.
Hitler was quite charismatic. He had something about him, didn't he?
Shall we look and see whether the London mayoral elections are one of the most talked about things this week? Yes, the London mayoral race has been in the news. At the time of recording this, we don't know the results, but someone is the new mayor of London. I personally love the local elections. It's the only day I'm allowed within 100 yards of my local primary school. So at the end of that round, I can tell you that Sean, Hannibal and Stephen have 2 points. John, Sam and Catherine have 3 points. That's it for part 1. See you after the break. Welcome back to 8 out of 10 Cats Uncut. Our next round is Pick of the Polls. John, Sam, Catherine, your turn first. What do you like the look of?
The roller coaster one.
OK. Here's a clip to illustrate your question.
Hello. What's your name? Driving. Libby. Libby. What's your friend's name?
His name is Barry, down from London for another season running the Dodgers. When he isn't chatting up, Barry is totting up the numbers who come a cropper in the cars.
We've got 1 column for blood. How many people spit their mouths open, knock their teeth out, crack their knees, break their noses. We've got 1 column for hospitals. So we got, what, I think it's 8 people so far. No, 6. 6 people in hospital. Now we got 1 column for the dead. What? We got 1 column for the dead. Dead people. If anybody dies on the track, then we can cook that one up. I mean, if they can't hack it with the cars, that's their fault.
there was never guys like that at the fairs I went to.
What fairs did you go to? Mainly antiquing?
Well, It was mainly just loud dance music and people shouting, "Scream if you want to go